Now that you know the important step of creating your web form and setting up a list within your autoresponder, I'm going to show you now step by step how to actually set up your squeeze page using a template that you are being provided. So what you're going to see here is you're going to have an actual template, a squeeze page template that you can actually work with, and that way it's a lot easier for you. Now, of course, squeeze pages are going to always look different, but we're going to give you a basic template to work with that you can start with and just kind of plug and play with the information that you need to go with. So that's first and foremost, is you need to start with a template, or at least start with the squeeze page of some sort. Next thing you need is you will need the FileZilla FTP program. You don't have to have FileZilla if you already have an FTP program, but FileZilla is absolutely free, and so you can just go to Google and type in FileZilla, and it's going to look just like you see in that screenshot when you're actually using it. And I'm actually going to be using that in the next few minutes here, so make sure you take note. Go out to Google, type in FileZilla, and FileZilla works for Mac, and it also works for PC. So no matter what computer you have, you should be able to get FileZilla to work for you. The next file you need, or software that you're going to need, that is absolutely essential, is you will need an HTML editor. And for this, I actually use Composer, and so you will need to go get a copy of Composer. It's absolutely free again, and once again, this actually works on both the Mac computers and on the PC. So no matter what machine you're using, it's going to function the same, and it should work for whatever machine you are using. So make sure you go out to Google and type in Composer, and make sure you spell that with a K, and you'll come across their website, which should be composer.net. And you can actually just download it like any other software. So make sure you get FileZilla and Composer, because FileZilla will help you get the files we make, help make your squeeze page get live on the internet, and Composer will help you edit the squeeze page template or create your own squeeze page or download page template later on. And of course, you need to be, ensure that you do have that free irresistible offer at this point in time. That's something that you can come up with. It could be a free report, could be a free video series, it could be a free audio, it could be a free CD that you're sending people. You need to have some sort of free irresistible offer though for people. So make sure you have that in place, and you can always use private label rights materials for your free irresistible offer. So for that, you could go out to a site called the plrstore.com, the plrstore.com. So ThePLRSTORE, and just look for a product related to your niche market, and basically come up with a free report or a video course or whatever niche you're trying to go for. You should be able to come up with something that you could work with and kind of put together into an irresistible offer, because you of course need that offer to get them to want to sign up for your list. So make sure you have that as well in place and ready to go, so that you can do the next steps, which is to set up your squeeze page. Next thing you're going to need is a download page. Basically that says, thank you for your purchase. If you were setting this up for people that bought, you would also use this page as well for thanking people for signing up for your list. And this is where they would go to download that free report, the free movie, the free DVD series if it's an online version of it, the free audio. That's where they would go download everything. So you need to have that download page so you can deliver that free irresistible offer, and we'll be going over that as well. And then finally, we will discuss briefly the unadvertised bonus. And so an unadvertised bonus is typically like an affiliate program where you'll get things like for limited time only, you can make 100% commission on something. And maybe that's a way to get people to promote for you. You could give them additional training that maybe goes to another another course. Maybe somebody else is giving away something for free, and you could actually be an affiliate for them. There's just a lot of options here, and then you might be able to make commissions on that. So you might want to do some searching around for your niche. And if nothing else, even if it's not an unadvertised bonus, maybe it's an unadvertised special or something like that, or it's a special deal that you can put on your landing page. So maybe it's another digital product related to the product they signed up for. So that's the idea here, is you want to have some other way to make money from your download page. So your list building, you're making money from that. Your list building, your list building, which is important. Number two is you've got your special offer to make money from, and then a third way to make money is, of course, to have your unadvertised bonus set up and ready to go. So we're going to go off the PowerPoint here and jump into some step-by-step on-screen training showing you how to use Composer and how to use these templates to actually set up your squeeze page. And most importantly, we're going to take that autoresponder code, and we're actually going to be able to insert that into this particular template. And the process of inserting this coding into your template is going to be the same no matter what your squeeze page looks like. So keep that in mind. Okay, so we're going to go back in here to Aweber. And one little thing I wanted to show you is, in the last video we showed you how to set up your list and showed you how to grab your web form code for both Aweber and GetResponse. And in either one, once your list is actually set up, you can just go out to where it says Publish, or go out to where you have web forms. So you'd click on web forms, and then you'll want to select publish if you need to get the code again. And like I mentioned previously, typically the easiest way to deal with this is with the JavaScript code, because if you compare that one line of code to this massive amount of code, it's a lot. There's a lot to deal with there, and it's more difficult to change later on, just because you don't want to miss anything. So I typically like to deal with the JavaScript coding, but that's going to be up to you. Either way, you can click in that box and it will highlight everything that you're going to need. So I'm just going to highlight this here and grab this code. So we'll just copy that, and I like to use a notepad file, have a notepad file open. So if you're on a Mac, there's a program called Text Edit that's free. If you're on a PC, of course, you'll have Notepad. That is also a program that you can actually that comes free with most Windows computers. So it's good to have a Notepad file open so you can copy and paste things like that code in there. So I've copied and pasted that web form code in there, and the next thing I've done is I've got my copy of Composer opened up on my computer. So Composer's opened up, and what you see here is I've actually got a template that you guys are going to get access to. So what you guys are going to get access to is this template, so that you guys can just work with all the content that's already here. This is already set up for an example giveaway products. So you can actually just change this to fit your needs. So discover the secrets to, losing weight faster with this free step-by-step system. Discover the secrets to improving your golf game with this free proven step-by-step system. Discover the secrets to having a better garden with these free proven step-by-step, secrets or system or whatnot. So you get the point, is you can change this text around for anything you want, no matter what your niche market is. So whether it's golf, whether it is make money online. The beauty of any kind of using a template is it's a lot easier to just work with. And this is a proven squeeze page template. It's got the picture of your product here. It's got the bullet points so people can kind of get excited about it. Of course, it starts with the headline. Headline's the most important part, because you need to draw people in with this headline. So and the great thing is, it's just point and click simple. If you can work on a Microsoft Word document, if you can type on your computer, you can actually work with Composer. So I'll show you here, like let's just say, for example, that you are trying to help people improve their golf swing. So let's just say, discover the secrets to improving your golf swing today with this free proven step-by-step system, or something like that. So maybe it's a free report on how to improve their golf swing. Maybe it's a free video course you're giving them. Whatever it is, you would put this in there. So uncover the key to lowering your golf score. And of course, if you wanted to do anything like, back here, like change if something's bolded or not bolded, you can just highlight it and you see the bold, the italicize, the underline, and the bold feature right there. It's a lot like if you were dealing with, Microsoft Word again, or if you were working in your email system, where it lets you just, easily bold things. That's pretty much how this works as well. So keep that in mind. Anytime you need to edit anything, it's just a matter of putting your mouse in there and changing the text around to fit your needs. So you could say this golf, this, let's see, this free, this golf swing video course covers how to quickly and easily improve, how to quickly and easily cure your golf slice so you can lower your score immediately, even if you have never made an improvement to date, or whatever. The main thing here, I just wanted to show you guys a few ways of how I'm using this template to kind of make it my own. Now right here where you want to put in your image, you can just highlight that and simply just go to insert image up here, insert image, and then you would simply just browse on your computer, to where a good image might be that you could actually pull in there and use. So that could be an e-cover image, could be a golfing image, could be a screenshot picture of you in there as well, which is also important. So that's what would go in there. Down here you've got home, about, privacy, and actually you're going to get access to all of these templates. And what you can see here, if I were to open up, just click on the open button, then I would actually browse on my computer. Like, let's just pretend like if you were attaching an email, it'd be the same process. That's how simple it is. You just click on open, and you can go through wherever you save these templates, and I could go here and say, okay, I want to edit, the privacy policy, for example. So, here you would change out your business name, and then you come in here, change out your email. Now, keep in mind that with these policies, you might want to get these, double checked with an attorney. You may want to consider using your own privacy policies, but these are just some basic privacy policies that we actually included here, so you, can at least get started with the basics that you need. Especially if you're offering internet marketing, make money products, you'll most certainly want like an earnings disclaimer, because that's super, super important. So now that you kind of understand how to deal with the squeeze page template, let's go ahead and insert our HTML code into that template. So let's go ahead and just insert our HTML code into this template. So remember here I saved it into a notepad file. So let me just highlight that, right click, and choose copy on that HTML code. And I'm going to go down here in Composer to where it says source. So you'll notice here it says source. And inside this template, we are going to just kind of look through the code here. And you'll remember right down here, the last text that's going to show up, because you want your code to show up here, it's going to say start learning and implementing the information. So that's going to be kind of what we're looking for in here. You could also do a search in here. You can do an edit and a find and replace feature. So just type in find text, and let's say the word was information that we were looking for. So there it is. So finding and implementing the information. So that's that last sentence. That's what I like to do if I can't find anything, is just go to edit, and then you can click find and replace. So here's where that code would go. Right here you see we've got a get response code copied in here. But in your template we'll have an Aweber code, so you can just paste that code in there and go right on over to where it says back to normal, and you'll see the word script show up for the JavaScript. If you use the HTML coding, all that HTML coding, the form would actually display right here, but this won't display until we actually go, take a look at the template here. So we can go to Squeeze Page Files and just open up a demo version of it, and you see here there's our sign up form now. So it looks really clean. It integrates very nicely, and you can of course pick any template. Yours is going to look different, so you could put in the name here, and then put in the email, and then you could hit sign up now just to see what happens after you've tested things. But that's basically the gist of it, is you make your modifications using Composer. So you make this template work how you want it to work for you. You edit the copyright information, of course, with your business name or your personal name. You put in your address, your business address, or your, wherever you're running your business from, just to kind of stay in compliant. You can put that down there, and then you put in your autoresponder code using the same strategies used in the previous video to set up your list and to actually go into your list, and to set up your list, and then how to go into your list, and then grab your autoresponder form and set up your form. So but once you just copy and paste that code in there, it should integrate quite nicely for you. Now the next thing we're going to work with here is our download page file. So this is a download page template. Again, this template's going to function just like the actual squeeze page file, but this is where you put in how to download your free report. For example, let's say we were given I was using a video on the front end, but let's just say your free report, if that's what it is. Below you'll find the download links for the improve your golf game report. So it's just plug and play, simple. And then right here, wherever you end up uploading your file, which I'll actually show you how to upload files here in just a moment, this is where you would go in here and just highlight, click here to download your video. So click here to download step 1 video, or we just say insert link, and then we would put in a direct link to the PDF file. If it was a PDF we're giving away, or whatever you're giving away, you would make sure you link that up. And right here you actually see conveniently we've got something set up, so you could actually go in here and put in a special unadvertised bonus or special one-time offer, as we talked about on the PowerPoint slides. So like let's say you got HTML code for a banner for something that's relevant. Maybe it's a video course on golfing, and it doesn't have to be an unadvertised bonus. It could be just something that's related to the actual product, or it could be a link that goes to your special offer if you are dealing with a special offer. But it's just another way for you to make money, because of course people are coming to your download page to get what you want. They're of course interested since they signed up, so you may as well have another relevant offer to make money from. So you can just come down here to the source code, and you could come in here and just like copy and paste in your special offer details, and copy and paste in that code, and right here your special offer could display. So just gives you another option. You could have 3 or 4 different banners related to your market if you want to, just kind of really spruce up this page. And then of course make sure that you've got your about, your privacy, and all those pages as well. So copyright your business name would go right there. Another thing you're going to need set up, and you could choose to have this special offer show up or not. That's going to be completely up to you. If you don't want anything there, you can just click on this little table here with that little X to delete it, or you could highlight this and just delete it using the delete key. Makes it very, very simple for you actually. So, but what we've got here is we've actually got our download page, or thank you page. So this is the page that people would go to. So after they've signed up for your form. So they sign up for your form, and this again would be that page that you're sending people to. So this is going to be that page. So congratulations, claim your free, let's just say report follow the steps below. And this is a just a good page to send people to, especially if you're using Aweber and GetResponse, because most of the time you have your setting set to double confirmed opt-in, and sometimes you don't have a choice. So it's important to do this step because you want to make sure people understand that they need to go check their email in order to receive the download instructions. And inside, as we showed you in the previous video, that's where you would go into your confirmation. That's that confirmation message they received that says make sure you click on the confirmation link. So all this thank you page does is direct them to do that process. And then of course make sure you change the copyright at the bottom of this page as well. So but in anything you do on these, it's just as simple as putting your mouse in here, changing the text to whatever you want, so changing the text whatever you want, copying and pasting in a special offer if you have it, and then after you make any change, just click on save up here at the top. So we'll just go ahead and click on save. One other little thing, just from a side note, just to help you get a little bit more traffic with your squeeze page, if you come in here to the source code, right here at the very top, you're going to see the title tag. So again, on your actual squeeze page template, one more time, we'll go to source code, and right here at the very top of the page, you're going to see it say title. And inside the title section, you would want to put in your main keyword phrases. And the reason you want to do this is because your main keyword phrases will help you rank in the search engine. So you want to put in the keywords that relate to your free offer. And basically what this does is this enables your squeeze page to potentially get some traffic from the search engines directly instead of from all the other methods you're doing, which is going to be great because you're going to be doing a lot of methods like solo ads and ad swaps and safe list marketing. You're going to be doing a lot of just a lot of things to list build with. So make sure that you are including that as well right here. Make sure you're including that title in there. So but this is again how you set this up. Now that you've got these things set up, you need to actually get them live and onto your server, so you can actually start using them to list build with. So what you need to do is open up FileZilla for this process, and this is the really the final step that you need to actually go through here. So what you want to do is open up FileZilla. And inside FileZilla, basically on the left hand side here, these are all the files on your computer, and then on the actual right hand side here, these are the actual files that you see on your actual web hosting server. So what you want to do here, when you set up your web hosting company, whether it's Bluehost or HostGator or any other major hosting company, they're going to ask for your host name, which would be your URL, the domain name that you are actually setting up and getting traffic from. So you'd put in the domain name, and then you'd put in the username, and then put in the password up there at the top. So put in the the host name, which would be your website. So it's typically going to be yourwebsite.com. Username would be the actual username that your hosting company provides for you. So username would go here, and then password is your password, and that would actually plug in there, and then you can just hit quick connect. Or you can come in here at the top left corner, and you could actually set up your set up your website inside here as well. So you could put in logon type as normal, and put in your username, put in your password, and then your host name here, and then it would just be as simple as coming in here and just selecting your host. Now for this example here, I've already actually connected to this host here, so I'm just going to plug that in here. And we're just going to click on the quick connect feature, and I just connected to my server. Now the important thing to note is most of the time, in fact 90% of the time, when you get to this stage, you're going to be looking for public HTML, and the right hand side again is all the files on your web hosting company. So inside here, this would be like your main folder inside here. So this is kind of like all your files for your websites and everything. Now inside here, I'm going to simply come on in here, and we're just going to choose create directory, inside here. So I'm just going to right click and choose create directory, and we're just going to call this squeeze page, or in your case you could call it, let's just say, free offer related to your market. And of course, if you want to make this your main website, you can as well, which means if you logged in, most likely, especially if it's a brand new site, you're not going to see any files in here. Like right now, I've got plenty of files in here for you to use. But in this case, if it was brand new, there really wouldn't be any files. In fact, when you first log in, it may look like this. So you would just upload all your files there. Now in my case, I created a directory, created a folder. So when I go to the address bar in the search engines, I would actually go there and type in, my URL and then / free offer, and that would be my squeeze page, and that's perfectly fine too. So all I'm going to do here is simply, you can hit Control A or Command A if you are on a Mac doing this, and it will highlight all of these files in here, including the image folder, and we're just going to right click and choose upload. You could also upload each file individually as well. So like if you make a specific change to like your index file, you can come in here and just select upload, right click and choose upload. And if at any time you want to change these URL names, you can do that as well. So you could type in here and just say call this download page 123, or you could call it DL page 123. You could do that as well. But that basically in a nutshell is how you get the files from your computer onto your hosting company, and that's the important part of the process. So just to test it out, we would go here to our site. So I'm just going to plug this in here, imtechtrainingcourse.com / free offer. And you should see your squeeze page is showing up here. That should actually be showing up live now. So with all the nice changes you made, so that should be displaying live there. And then we can check out the download page. We'll just say DL page 123.html, and that should also be showing up here. There's the download page, and then after that you can check the squeeze page as well. So you could go to free video thank you. We could check out the thank you page just to see if that's going okay. And that's why it's important to check it, just to make sure your links are working properly. And then your About Us page, you can click on those to make sure those are functioning well. And you can test these out, like your terms and all those kind of things. If you upload it correctly, all those should already be in there, but you'll want to make sure that you've gone through, and of course modified those for your business. You want to make sure your squeeze page is displaying right for you as well. And then that's, again, like I said, in a nutshell, that's the process of getting your files on the internet. And wherever you put them, whatever folder, you're going to go to your address bar, type in your website address, and then type in / free offer, type in the directory name of where you've actually put everything in there. So that's how you get your squeeze page up and live on the internet. That's how you get your thank you page set up and all of that process. So one other important thing, if we were to have our thank you, let's see, free video thank you, this is our thank you page URL. So if we were to copy this page here and make sure we go in to the web form settings, and you notice here the thank you page, originally we had set the smart video version, or in GetResponse we had set the basic version they have. This now is where you could actually change this to custom page, custom thank you page, and you would just copy and paste that in there and just select save web form. So that means as soon as people fill out the form, they're going to be taken to this thank you page right here. And then finally, one other thing, we'll set up the download page. I'll show you where to actually put that. DL page 123. This is the download page link that we've got. And you can of course change these names through the FTP, but let's just copy this one, and inside Aweber where you've got your list set up, just go to List Settings, and you are going to go to Confirmed Opt-in, and you are going to go to Confirmation Success Page URL. This is where you would copy and paste in your confirmation success page. So once your page is confirmed, this is where you would copy and paste. Once they click the confirmation page, this is the page they land on. And in the next video, we'll talk about how you can actually use this confirmation success page as your actual special offer. But for this example, we're going to make it our download page. So we're just going to click on Save As. And finally, once your download page is up and on the internet, you're going to want to make sure that you've gone to Messages and you've set up a follow-up message. You want to go to Messages and Follow-up, and this works with GetResponse as well. You need to have a follow-up message set up so that as soon as your customers click on confirm, they're taken to the download page or to the special offer, but also they should be automatically emailed your download page file, and you can do that within Messages and Follow-up. And that's why autoresponders are so great, because it automatically sends out these autoresponder messages. So let's just put in here the subject matter, and let's just type in your free download is inside as our subject, and then just put in here hello, and then you can personalize it over here. I like to use first name fix within Aweber, just on a side note, and that way that'll fix things like if they put their first name in lowercase, or like just different things that'll actually kind of fix their name for it so it actually looks professional. So that's what will happen there. So let's just plug this in here. Here is a link to download, or thank you for signing up. Here is your free video course, or your free report, whatever the case might be. Please let me know if I can do anything at all for you. I look forward to sharing some great information with you in the future. And then sincerely, and then you can make that your name. Your name would go there. So basically that's all it needs to be. Just needs to be short, sweet. Thank you for signing up. Here's your free video course. Here's your free report. Of course, it doesn't have to always be a video course, so it could be a free report, could be a free audio. You're just going to copy and paste that, then copy and paste your direct download link, and then you are good to go. I typically don't like to have that link be tracked. Some people do. You can choose whether or not to track the download page link. I like to just kind of keep it there, so if they want, they can copy and paste that link as well, easier. And all you have to do at the end there is click on Save Messages. So just click on Save Messages, and it'll take just a moment here, and your follow-up message is already set up. Your message has been saved. So now as soon as they click on confirm, they're going to be automatically sent the download in their email as well. So they're going to get either sent directly to the download page, plus they'll get it in their email, or they're going to be set to a special offer, which we'll talk about in the next video. And once they're sent to the special offer, then they're automatically emailed this way. So no matter what, after you set all this stuff up and you make it live on the internet, make sure you've gone back into Aweber or GetResponse and set up your follow-up message, and you've considered, you obviously have changed your web form so that it does go to the right forms that you're using and everything, so it goes to your custom thank you page and everything that you've got set up. So that's the process. Next video we'll talk about how to set up a special offer so you can make even more money from your list building efforts.